What's up YouTube, it's Danny, back with another video. Today we are opening up yet another fashion watch. I think there's a brand behind this, it's the letter K. And then the label's just kind of covering it up. I don't know if I can get this off easily or not, because I'm just kind of curious to see what it says. King Nuos. What was on this? Yin by K New, made in China. Okay, well, good to know that that's very descriptive. This side, warning label, don't need the battery. Let's get it open. This was like, what, 15 bucks on Amazon, so just, you can already tell by the price, it's probably not gonna be very good quality. Let's take a look. We'll come back to that. There's probably instructions on how to adjust the band, the bracelet. And we're gonna take it out. You get a tool to adjust the bracelet with. They give you foam, but they don't really use it because they just wrap the watch in this plastic bag. So yeah, does this look familiar? It does, doesn't it? What does it look like? If you said the Rolex Land Dweller, you would be correct. The dial looks like a cheap copy of the Rolex Land Dweller. And as usual, per Chinese watches, it is wrapped in cellophane, shrink wrap, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to unwrap it. Okay, doesn't sound too jangly, but remember, it is wrapped still. So let me unwrap it, and then we'll actually give it a real shake test. And then we will set the time, size it, try it on, and probably return it to Amazon. So, all right. Let me get all this out of the way. Make sure there's nothing else in this plastic bag. There's not. The brand is Binbond. Binbond. And Binbond specializes in ripping off Rolex. In case you didn't pick up on that already. So, yeah. Okay, yeah, let me go ahead and get the shrink wrap off, and we'll be right back. Okay, so I did set the time. It is unwrapped. Butterfly clasp, which I actually like. But jangly, not crazy jangly. This is actually, I think, possibly better quality than the Doxa blingy watch. I feel like this is like fashion watch quality from like Kohl's, you know, because or Walmart. I know Walmart's got that George brand watches that are just absolute garbage, which, by the way, also have fake chronographs. That George brand is like $8 at Walmart. They sell chronograph watches that are not real. The subdials are fake, just like the one I unboxed from Ellen Lincoln or whatever on Amazon that I made fun of. Let's see if any of the chrono works. Just press this and see what happens. Do these not? What? Are these fake? They're not pressing. Bro, are you are you serious right now? These don't press? So, yeah, apparently that's a thing that people buy. Otherwise, these companies wouldn't make them. Anyway, this seems to be better quality than both of those combined. But yeah, it definitely is giving Rolex Land Dweller vibes, but obviously at a fashion watch quality and price. So that being said, let me go ahead and get my sizing tool out, and we will size it, and then I'll put it on my wrist. I'm gonna take off my Casio, which is a real watch, by the way. So, I mean, I guess this is too, just fashion. But anyway, yeah, let me get out my Casio. Oh, sorry, let me get my sizing. Casio on the mind after saying Casio. Let me get out my sizing tool, and we will, well, size it. And yes, I know it came with this tool, but this tool is garbage. So, when I use these, they work like once or twice, and then the needle gets bent because it's just cheaply made. So, is what it is. Again, this is also what came with this watch. It's a guide on how to size your watch with them. Again, you could use this tool. You're gonna have trouble though. They're just not really well made. I definitely recommend this $10 set. It comes with a hammer and a little holder thing, and then the little pin to properly hit the back of this down to get the links out. You've seen me do it before. You know what I'm talking about. 1, 2, 3, maybe 6. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take off 6. All right. So let me get this the right way. Aim the camera down so you can see what I'm doing. We're gonna get it done. So 1, 2, 3 on that side. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit here. Make sure I've got this the right way. Yes, okay. And if you really wanted to class up this fashion watch, you could actually put this on a better bracelet if you wanted to. I'm not going to, but you could. Let me hit this. My pin is too big. Do I have to use that tool? Why are those so small? It came off. It's just really janky, but it came out. And now it's stuck. It's not supposed to do that. But again, like I've said before, these tools are so cheaply made. There it is. Got the pin out. You like drilled a groove in it, but that's fine. Okay. So I'm going to take do this. And I want to take this other. Let me see if I can zoom in real quick so you guys can see a little bit closer. There we go. And here we go. Drilling out the second pin. Okay, that one was way smoother. Maybe because it wasn't going directly into the plastic of the tool itself. Okay. There we go. Boom. No problem. Okay, so now you can use this tool, this blue tool that I brought out earlier. Soft side of the hammer, as I've shown before. Soft side. Hard side, don't. Unless you want to ding up your bracelet, don't use that side. Use the rubber soft side. All right. And tap, 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 tap. There you go. It is now sized on one side. I'm going to put it on real quick just to see where we're at. Yeah, I still think 3 links are going to do it. And then I'll have a nice, cheap fashion watch to wear. Jangly. It could be worse. I've heard worse. But yeah. Okay. Let's see. It won't jangle so much once it's on your wrist. So there is that. Grab the blue holder. People are texting me. Bianca. I'll message you back in a second. And then make sure everything's lined up. Soft side. There it is. Now I put it on. Boom, there we go. Very nice. Ooh, it's a little tight. Okay, I think I'm going to have to add one link back, so I'll do that real quick. Yeah, that's too tight. All right. Much better. There we go. There you go. So, fits fine. Just added one link back, and yeah, it's nice and snug, but not too tight. Feels comfortable. I mean, for a fashion watch, feels comfortable. But as you can see, I got the time set, the date is set, and now I can go around and pretend like I have a Rolex land dweller. I will not be doing that, but there you go. If you want this watch, it's fine. It's a fashion watch. It's better than the Gosasa, and definitely better than the Ellen Lindquin watches, for sure. It's fine. It tells the time. I don't know how well it'll tell the time. I guess I'll see over time. That is, if I don't return it to Amazon, which I may be past the 30 days. I've had this for a while. I've just been busy with other things. But as you can see, it's got a Cyclops on it, and the Cyclops is not very good. Pretty cheap looking. Doesn't really magnify all that much, if at all. The dial is, again, very much inspired by the Rolex Land Dweller, as well as the fluted bezel. Definitely jingly. Even with it on, you can just tell. Anyway, it is what it is. Thank you all so much for watching. More to come. Stay tuned. I will link this below if you desire a cheap-looking Rolex knockoff. Just keep in mind the jingle. And yes, when I was setting the time, it was really loose. So keep in mind that as well. I feel like this is not going to hold time very well, but only time will tell. Get it? Because it's a watch, and this is a watch channel. Haha, I'm hilarious. I know. Thank you all so much for watching. More to come. Stay tuned. See you all in the next video. Take care.